Hello, everybody. My name is David McCurdy. I'm the Chief Technology Officer for the state of Colorado and OIT. I was asked to do this presentation a couple weeks ago. I asked if I could do it on artificial intelligence, and they said it was not the top 10. So the great news is Colorado has a great story when it comes to IT governance. When I joined 3 years ago, OIT was coming through a consolidation many of you have either gone through or going through. So we were 17 individual agencies in the executive branch, plus a couple of other ones which are non-executive branch, and all come together, different CIOs, different ways of managing technology. But how do you build an IT governance structure around that? Very difficult, but what are the benefits? The benefits are hopefully better delivery for your customers, increased savings for your customers. But 3 years ago, we were not there. We were too new of an organization, and while the foundations had been put in place, we weren't delivering the way we could. Too many silos. I imagine several people in this room, whether you're a state or whether you're a company, there's silos in your organization. These are a death, these are a killer to any type of IT governance or IT delivery project. The number one thing you need is delivery, and delivery is communication. Are you communicating to your customers? Are you providing proper oversight? If I had to quantify what IT governance is, it's those two things. Are you communicating effectively, and you're providing the right kind of oversight that you're delivering? Breakdown in silos, how do you do that? Well, first, you start communicating. And how do we do that? We put several structures in place at the state of Colorado. JTC, the Joint Technology Committee. So we have a legislative body that started off in terms of providing oversight for projects around the state. But it's much more than that now. Now, any project where OIT puts it forward, whether our customers put it forward, this body regulates it anytime there's a budgetary ask. This body's asking, has OIT had oversight into that project? They're asking us for strategic direction. What are we doing with cloud? What are we doing with our data architecture and our data strategy? They're providing much more than the basics they did several years ago. This has actually created a dynamic which I hope most of you guys can experience inside of your states. We no longer have the support of the executive branch, the governor, but the JTC has become one of our biggest champions. They are asking the tough questions, and they're being an ally in terms of the fight to centralize IT throughout our state. So OIT, this single overarching IT organization for all executive branch agencies. One of the things that we do in terms of projects, and I'll back up a little bit. Right now, state of Colorado has been approved for 400 plus projects, over $500 million for a very small state in comparison to some of my peers here. It's absolutely essential that we have the right kind of oversight. So from the project management to having weekly statuses with our customers, we have an IT director assigned to every single agency to maintain executive level communication. I cannot be in all 17 agencies at one time. I need someone that can to make the agencies feel the love, understand what projects, what pain points they have. And then on top of all that, we bring in third-party organizations to provide oversight of each one of those projects. I'm going the wrong way. Center of Excellence. So another things we have done inside of OIT is we've created these centers of excellence. Whether they be on hybrid cloud, we have a center of excellence on Salesforce, we have Center of Excellence on ECM, all the traditional IT structures. What we wanted was a person, a name, a face, a team that our customers could go to. Because the worst thing is when you're providing a service and your customers don't know who to call. When your internal customers don't know who to call. And I wouldn't say we're there yet, but this is one of the things we need to get to in terms of success. Every center of excellence, every service that we have needs to have the same structure, needs to have the same body managing it so our customers know where to go and we know what kind of service and output we want. Continuous improvement. So every project that we go through has an onboarding process and an offboarding process. And that JTC committee you saw before, they see that onboarding process and they see that offboarding process. It's essential that every single project that we do, we're taking the lessons learned, applying them, and getting better every time. Because IT is changing, technology is changing, people's changing, our orgs are changing. It's essential that we mature as the world's maturing around us. Project lifecycle methodology and governance policy. So in order to create that structure, we've implemented a very concise process for how we run projects. We have gates. We get reviewed on those gates. We don't get approval for funding, and hopefully we're aligning our contracts in terms of that same line. Are the organizations in this room that we're working with, are they aligned to those gates? Are they allowing us to succeed? Time payment to those gates. It's very important that we have the right oversight at the right time, that we're not waiting 4 years into a project to call halt to it. We're doing it in 6 months or 12 months or the right time period for review. Adding it all up, break down silos. I would encourage you to get the support of your legislative body. Bring in independent verification. You don't want your own people telling you you're doing good. You want someone else that's telling you you're doing good. Create centers of excellence. Always do continuous service improvement. Have a methodology. Have your PMs and your operations team and your project teams buy into that. And what does this do? It saves time, costs money, and hopefully you're going faster and delivering better. And you don't want to have too much fun, but I think IT is fun. That's why I'm here, and I thank you for your time.